Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 17, Week 2, Day 7. So today, we're going to be going over all the weekly spoilers. Also going to be messing around and finishing up every event that hasn't been done, which one thing I haven't actually checked. Are we done with the Journey event? We are, good job Guild. Nice, well we don't need to touch Journey, thank you Guild. Where are we on our Guild ladder? We're right in the middle. We're fine. Hey, I said earlier, if everyone gets to like 10,000 in the guild, we'll be fine. Well, technically that didn't happen. Everyone who didn't do... Hey, Tyrion, you're slacking. No, just kidding. But everyone who didn't do 10,000 got offset by the people who did more than 10,000. So that worked out perfectly. So, yeah, as long as everyone did 10,000 or average out to such, it looks good to go. And that is what happened, and we're done. Perfect. All right, don't even need to do our other battles. Anyways. So, in other news, we're mostly going to be focusing on faction then. Of course, we got the Circus the other day. We are going to keep going until that number says 0, as far as how many faction we'll be doing. We do have access to, you know, Stellarix, Thrall, Leprechaun, stuff like that. So, should be pretty quick. Just a matter of just doing the battles, which will probably make up most of stream at this point, since we don't really have to do PvP. Where actually are we on PvP? I've been neglecting PvP so much this week. But it's mostly because we don't actually need to get anything from the shop. So we didn't really need to grind there. We're not in the demotion zone, so seems fine to me. We'll see what happens. We should, in theory, stay exactly where we are, but we could magically go up, and who knows, maybe we'll magically go down, though. I sure hope not. We're in the safe zone. But, yeah, we'll see what happens there. But we went pretty low this time around for PvP. But, let's go over all the weekly stuff. I actually forget what most of it is. Actually, that reminds me, do we have Guild War? Wait. Is Guild War next week or the following week? I'm pretty sure it's the week after next week. Okay, good. It is the week after next week. I was going to say, there's no way it's already next week. But no, it's the week after next week is Guild War, so watch out for that. Anyways, what am I looking for here? This page is broken beyond belief. Let's go to gemsofwar.com. Gemsofwar.com. Let's go see the official posts. To the official posts of the Orc of Shame. Isn't that all the orcs? Oh. Isn't every orc the Orc of Shame? But anyways, we got ourselves the Orc Rogue. Steals all gold from an enemy and then deals damage to an enemy and inflicts bleed. Surprised no boost ratio based on gold stolen. Though I guess we technically already have that mechanic to some degree. Seems pretty underwhelming. Does have steal all gold mechanic, but when on Earth is stealing the enemy gold really going to be that relevant? Very absurdly rarely. World event, hunting relics. What is this? These are the 6 battles. Oh, this is just the name of the event. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it's just rarity order. Just don't take Orc Veteran and you're good to go. Seems very straightforward. 6 battles encountered during the event. The battles are yep, just don't take Orc Veteran. It is that simple. Just simply don't take it. Now available in chests. Kronos and Bloodfang. Oh, if you've been wanting to get these. Kronos was in the previous Kingdom Pass. And Bloodfang... Does anyone remember what Bloodfang is from? Bloodfang. I'll know it when I see it. Oh, that's probably a weapon. That was probably the weapon that was available? Wait, what? It can't be a weapon, though. Because otherwise it already would have been available, technically. Wait, what is Bloodfang? Bloodfang. Forget who you are. Oh, this guy. He wasn't available? Deal true damage to the first 2 enemies. There's a cumulative 25% chance to lycanthropy on the board. Also inflict bleed stack. I didn't realize he's not even in drop table, but okay. When did he what did he come from? That he's just now being added to the drop table. But yeah, Kronos is finally being added to drop tables. That's cool. He was the previous mythic from the Kingdom Pass. But anyways, now available in the Vault, the Hermit. So I believe that was also the tarot card from the Kingdom Pass, if I'm not mistaken. Not from that, but from the other thing. But yeah, the Hermit. So, yeah, you can now get that in Vault Keys. Not really useful for anything, but it is there. Most noteworthy one there is probably Kronos. Alright. So not too much happening there. Let's go see the official or unofficial other weekly stuff. So we got ourselves January 22nd here. We have, of course, standard Underspire for Groshnak. Not the greatest. We do have access to Skull Spam. We do have access to Eye of Argus Spam. So it's probably not the worst of things. It will be a little bit annoying without Eye of Argus, as it is one of the stronger orcs we have in the location, or the, you know, just Groshnak troops in general. World event, we just went over, and it's pretty straightforward. Just don't take the lowest rarity room. Faction event is just the Dripping Caverns, the one associated to it. Just run forward to Legend, you're pretty much good to go. Pet rescue is a new one. We are getting this thing. This is the Australian Day pet, and I forget what day Australia Day is, but we need to go hand out the Australia Day code soon, as I forget when that runs, but we do have a code to hand out for one of the past Australian Day pets. I want to say the 2019 one? 2020? I don't remember. But we get the 2024 one, the one for this year, of course, on Wednesday. So I'll be able to go get that. That'll be the one and only day to go get that. Thursday class event will end up being the for Groshnagar course, just Barbarian. Pretty underwhelming skull spam class. And the most noteworthy thing happening all next week, and honestly, based on this list, pretty much the only thing, is the good old Vault Weekend. We got Vault Weekend happening, and, you know, standard loot with that. Make sure to grind it out. A lot of great stuff to have from it. And this will be our last Vault event, I think, for a little while. We kind of just had two pretty much back-to-back. But our next one after that isn't until, well, about normal time. Until about late February. So pretty much the end of February will be the one after the one this weekend. Which is about normal, you know, about 4 weeks apart normally. So that checks out. But, yeah, go get your Vault event in. Get all that juicy loot. And honestly, that's pretty much the entire event happening next week. Because everything else is pretty straightforward. It's going to be a little annoying with some of the orc builds we're going to have to do. But at least if we have some IR Gris, we'll be able to cheese it pretty heavily. The other alternative is doing double empower skull. Will be pretty popular if you need a cheaper option. Man, anyways, hello Bill, hello Lester, hello Isabel, hello, hello, let's see. Is Tassa gonna play Power World? Every streamer in the world is streaming Power World. Yeah, I saw earlier when we were doing the other stream earlier, Power World had like 1 million person concurrent somehow. Which is absolutely insane. I still don't get the appeal of that game, to be honest. But, yeah, it is seemingly very absurdly popular. But, oh no. I'm just not a big fan of this premise. Hello, Sani. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, Mark. Hello, yeah. Oh no, have any of you guys tried Power World? How is it? Hello, Mark Nugget, or Nugent. Welcome. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Draco. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Let's see. Pure Faction's so easy, you should try it. I have heard that from quite a few people. That Pure Faction's actually absurdly easy. But it kind of makes sense. All you have to do is spam the guy to gain a life and attack. And if you're struggling with that, just use 2 of them. So if the first one dies, you have a backup one. Like, you could literally just make your team 4 of him and you'll probably be fine. Let's see. Hello, Timmy. Hello, Mr. Z. Let's see. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Supernova. Hello, everyone else. Welcome. Alright, so, what are we even doing here? Where are we starting? We got a lot of things we need to go tackle. Oh, yeah, you know what else? We gotta finish the faction. We gotta finish Underspire, which we're pretty much there. You know what? Let's actually start with Underspire. We're talking about it right now. Might as well. So we're currently on what hopefully will be the correct path. Is it the correct path? Probably not. But we have plenty of torches to go find it, so let's go find it. Currently have to do a very annoying team. The thing that we get offset with is Yasmin, though I am choosing not to run Yasmin. We're going the little bit of safer route, which is the AoE pokes. My biggest concern with Yasmin is just missing. I don't want to get into a situation where we actually could end up dying on one of these fights. As Yasmin missing is pretty detrimental, whereas this thing can't possibly miss. There's not even a capability for him to miss. There's nothing to miss with. I will take that over, Grab our other thing. Is Power World a fun game? I have no clue. You got to level 290 in the Nightmare Circus? Yeah, we'll be getting pretty similar. Whatever the free battles get us up to. Or not free battles, you know, however much the, how much we bought to gets up to. But, we'll see how far that goes. Also, if I don't get the, Monday video... Oh, it's a dead-end room. I'll still take it, though. If we don't get the Monday video out really early tomorrow, which I'm not sure if I will be because I might be sleeping in. Or not sleeping in, but, you know, trying to get sleep. I might not be able to cover the weekly video for a little while. Mostly because I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and I'm not sure how well I'll be able to talk once I, like, initially get out of it. So it could be a while if I don't get it recorded by, like, 5 a.m. So if I can wake up, like, early enough before everything, I might be able to cover it. But if I don't, it might not be up till, like, 7 or 6. Not sure yet. And when I say 7 or 6, I mean, like, PM. Okay, it's either going to be up very early or very late. Pretty much no in between. Oh, what do we need here? I'll throw that one down. Get our convert in there. Hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. We can take yellow to yellow. Do we even need that? Not really. Let me take green to yellow. It doesn't give us a reconvert, I guess, technically. You know what? That's what we should go for it. At least we do feel the need to do it if we do get alignment. No, I needed that. Oh, we have alignment now. Perfect. Grab that. Get a resummon. Hopefully something not horrible. That counts as not horrible. He's technically a tank. It's not the best thing we could have gotten there, but he's far from the worst. Explode a gem, gain some life. Let's go for some blue. Are you missing notifications? What notifications? Hello, Ricardo. Welcome, welcome. Notifications on what? Let's see. The new member? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Hold up. Wait. I do see it. Hello, Sani. Thank you for supporting the channel. Greatly appreciated. Let me go to here. There we go. Yeah, I can see it now. Oh, yeah, I kind of got buried with all the other chat. I did see that initially. But thank you, Sani. Greatly appreciated. I see that highlighted now. YouTube actually has a separate section for it, too, where I can see it kind of easily. I normally don't keep up a separate menu for it. But it does have actually a pretty nice menu for it. And that makes it way easier to see compared to the normal default menu. We don't have the heart there anymore. That random heart in the corner, I tested on the previous stream. And, yep. I also took off the thing that we had for spam bots. Hey, initial token, that's actually not too bad. Mostly because we haven't had a bot on the channel for such a long time that I just completely disabled the, like, needing to be subscribed for 5 minutes thing for bots. Because I haven't seen a bot on YouTube in, like, a good year. At least on my channel. I've seen some other, like, super mega channels still get hit occasionally. But as far as my channel, I have not seen a single bot on it in, like, 2 years almost. I'm not sure what they did, but they kind of purged most of them. So now anyone can just immediately start chatting. We'll find out if that's a problem in, like, 3 days when we see 10 bots spamming our chat. But for now, hasn't had a problem yet. We'll see in the future. Alright, what do we need? We'll take that over. Grab all that. Get a pokety poke. Let's see. Do I have convert? Yes. Is it worth using? No. Now it is. A little overkill there. Actually, not really. Well, now it is. If we got all of our mana back on you, then it did slightly overfill. Alright. We'll take a green. Why not? Get that over. Let's see. Take a blue. Grab our blue to green. I would prefer that not to die. Because whatever we summon ends up blocking our mana. Most likely. Do we have alignment? We do. I can't really move anything with that, so let's do that. Gotta resummon. Hey, Sylvania Mora. I was almost originally going to use that. But since it doesn't have like a natural 50% mana star, I just dropped it. Just dropped it. As Sani mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Alright, we'll take the skull. Grab that. Let's see. Can't really convert over there, so let's move that one over to green to green. Get our convert in there. And that's match. Alright, we got a double path, which kind of makes sense because we only had 2 paths so far. Yeah, we can convert all that. I know, Lester just says things sometimes. Let's see. Throw that down, throw that down. Grab blue to green, both colors we need. Let him take a skull, because honestly it doesn't really matter that much. Biggest concern is the death mark off of, what's his name? The Doom. The Doom! We don't really need anything there. I'll take a yellow. Yeah, surprisingly, the Doom actually is the biggest threat. Mostly because Death Mark can just randomly kill us out of nowhere for no reason. You leveled 7 Underworld Hordes from level 50 to 100 with 4 million gold. Nice. Yeah, they're not too bad at the lower level range. It's when you start getting to the higher range, like trying to get them all to 200 or 300 or even higher than that, when they really start to sink a lot of gold. The first 100 levels honestly aren't too bad. It's when you start hitting like 200 plus that it starts to skyrocket. A double path for left. How far off are we? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going left. Oh, I just realized something. If we get lucky here, 2 torches is enough to make it without spending any gems. We'd have to get lucky though. I could just torch the other 2. Though that does assume I'm going to torch the final fight. I did say earlier we might not torch it, just out of the concern of losing. My biggest concern with the final fight is, how do we outpace Diamantina? Is with a really bad slow start, it will actually outdamage us. Obviously losing a torch isn't as big as losing a lantern. Oh, I should have taken yellow. Whoops. That could have been free mana. Yeah, we do not have a good way to get rid of barrier on this team. Also, that skull did literally nothing because he just does it again. Oh yeah, we really do not have a good way to get rid of this thing's barrier. Even less so now. Alright, that technically helps, oddly enough. Well, it's because it has single target damage. Oh, pretty low single target damage. No, we can make it work. Poke with that. Poke with this. Isn't that dead? Yep, that is dead, barely. Boost ratio actually killing it. Nice. Alright, 1 room down should be boss room. In which case, I guess we'll try double lantern, I guess. It saves us 50 gems. I wasn't going to on the final fight. I might tweak our team. I just need to double check what we have. Because whatever we switch to, if we do switch, we need to go all in on killing their last slot. We need to change the whole team, restructure the whole team to kill last slot. Is the rumor true? 3 codes tonight? Yeah, I did forget to hand out a code yesterday, so I'll hand out 3 tonight. Might as well. Here's the first one. But yeah, we'll hand out 3 codes tonight. I don't see why not. Because I forgot to hand one out at the end of last stream. Like, when I remembered or saw it in chat, the remember response, the stream was already ended, so I wasn't going to hand it out then. Because half the people are already gone. But, yeah, we'll hand out 3 tonight. That's the first one. Probably going to be going for about a, I'd say about an hour and a half tonight, probably. Because the only time-consuming thing we still need to finish is the entirety of, the Circus. We're going to go until we have 0 sigils left. And then over the next week or 2, we'll finish out the Pure Faction for free without having to spend the extra several hundred gems. Which we haven't done it that way in a very, very long time. The big downside to that is we'll have slightly less stats. But the big upside is we will be able to use his resummon. Because assumably his resummon will be fixed by then. You don't need it to win, but it makes winning more convenient. As you'll benefit more than the AI from it. Also, why'd I do that? We already had the win if I just took the skull. I was trying to get more value, but we already got less since taking the skull simply would have won. Okay, there it is. Ah, there's a bad thing about this though. I guess I don't feel confident enough to throw a lantern at the other one. This one we are, of course. I either need to completely restructure the team or we have to spend 50 gems and just use it to find dead ends, the rest of it. I think we're going to do it that way. I'm pretty sure I'm going to skip it. It's just too high a liability that we'll lose first fight. Like, we probably won't, but there's a good enough chance that we could with a bad enough board and bad enough follow-up turns. It's just not worth wasting a torch over. Especially since that's like the lowest value of the 3 high value rooms. Like if there is any one worth skipping, it is the final room. What's wrong with the new summoner for the Circus faction? He doesn't summon. That's what's wrong with the new summoner. He doesn't actually summon. He's a summoner that doesn't summon. Yeah, it is super easy. You can win simply off of strongman. You don't even need the summoner. But it's a nice option to have. You don't need it to win, but it's nice, just in case. It makes getting to final battle more convenient in case you have like a really detrimental fight. Alright, what are we doing here? Lantern or no lantern? I'm considering no lantern. I'm just gonna keep the same team, throw some torches at it. Even if it win first try, it doesn't matter. We'll throw the rest of the battles. Because I need to find some dead end rooms anyway, so... yeah, let's do it. Look at the first time we haven't lanterned the final fight. Just a little safer this way. Never gotta bother restructuring the team. There's a good chance we'll win first try, but... this will be the test run. Would we have lost? Let's see. Let's take that one over. Yep. Move that over. So far, start hasn't been that bad. Oh, it would help if I take a skull, though. Yeah, we'll grab that. Why not? As much mana as we can possibly get. He'll hit us a billion times. It's fine. Nothing really to do with that. I'll try for yellow. Wait, I should let him have it. We get so much green mana from that. Oh, he went for Siren instead. That's not good. No, we'll get all of our mana. Exactly the issue that I thought would happen. It's not exactly that anything's dying on our team. It's that when something dies, they're all going to die simultaneously. Which is really bad. Alright, Diamantina did die before it could cast, though. That was huge. Because one single Diamantina cast would already kill that, almost kill that, almost kill that. One Leshy and they all die. But he did die before first cast, which is really good. I feel like there should be like infinite mana right here, and there's none. Alright, we won first try. A little bit of a sketchy fight, but there we go. I didn't bother lanterning it, though. Alright, we have 4 torches. Let's go find some dead end rooms. Ideally in the earlier section, so we don't have to take forever trying to kill everything. Alright, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. Actually, full scouted so many of the previous floors. There's no good spot to even try to find them. Let's see. So far, the best spot is actually right over here. The only problem is that's a really deep section. It takes forever to win. But it is our statistically most likely spot to find find a double dead end proper one. I guess we're gonna have to take it, unfortunately. Is this right against a wall too? So we know 100% for sure that's a dead end. We just don't know if up is a dead end. Yeah, we have to go this way, which is kind of bad because they're really strong here. No, I didn't lantern the final fight. I deliberately didn't lantern. That wasn't an accidental not lanterning. That was a deliberate not lanterning. It just wasn't worth it if we happened to lose. And out of any of the 3 loot rooms that are worth taking, it is by far the lowest value one. -1 streamer crack. Hey, that's just being safe with the lanterns. Like, there's a good chance we weren't ever going to possibly lose that fight. But there was also just that slightest chance that just made it not worth it. It's not like we're in a rush to get pet orbs. And obviously we don't need Dragonite. And obviously we don't need diamonds at all. We super don't need diamonds. Like, the only benefit from it is a pet orb that was just going to go into our stack of pet orbs. Like, if it was silver or gold glory, we'd definitely go for it, which is why we did on the other 2. But, pet orb is not that useful. It's useful for completionist stuff, but as far as like actual usefulness, there is very little you can actually do with a pet orb, oddly enough. But it's one of the better summons. Unfortunately, he's kind of blocking my mana. Because even though he has a good effect, I don't actually need the effect right now. He's just blocking my blue mana. Which means the only way I can get up is green. Hello, Bear Razor. Yeah, you still need Dragonite for Stellar. Oh no! What is this dead end? Oh, that's sad. Okay, where can we use 3 torches? Yeah, the Stellar's grind does take a while. We got really absurdly lucky on it. Like, it's physically impossible to get luckier than we got. We got it in 6 dragons. It's not even possible to get luckier than that. No, we went super unlucky on the first one. Alright, down or right? Which one's more likely to be a dead end? We have to commit all in on one. I feel like the top path would be more likely to dead end within 2 fights. Compared to down. The only problem is we only get 1 more fight here, and if it's not that, then we can't go for it. Which means we actually would have gotten 0 dead ends from these 50 gems. Not a single dead end would have been earned from these. Which is not ideal. So it might be, I think, the first time we've ever spent to get 5 more battles and somehow got no dead ends out of it. Though in all fairness, we've kind of already scouted out all the areas that were of value. No, we found the merchant room! Just for the sake of it, I will take this one. And if it's somehow like a tier 5 treasure room or something, we'll go for it. I'm pretty sure this isn't even going to dead end directly into one. Hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Hope you have a good day and good week. Pure Faction 500? Well, we will have Pure Faction 500 done. It's just going to take another week to get there. Oh, I was dead end. We'll get to, actually, that's the only thing left, right? Other than standard daily, complete a dungeon run. We're going to do that anyways. Might as well do that right now. Diamonds? Oh, boo. Jinx, something. Trap that isn't a trap. And we'll buy our diamonds. Alright, let's go clear our dungeon run. We need it for our XP booster anyways. Then we'll go clear out daily adventure board. I think we had deeds there, if I'm not mistaken, which is always great to see. And then I think the rest of the time we just spend in Circus. I just do Circus the rest of the stream. Because we're going to have to do like 12 floors of Circus? I guess it depends how Val Ravens fall. We're going to have to do like 10 to 12 floors. If we use every last one we have. Also, did you just 1 in 6 chance to devour us? I'm pretty sure he just 1 in 6 chance devoured us. Also, we'll still be handing out 2 more codes this stream, by the way. Also, does anyone remember what day Australia Day is? Because we also have the Australia Day pet to hand out soon. I just completely forgot off the top of my head what day Australia Day is. It's sometime this week. I forget the exact day, though. Google probably knows. I haven't bothered Googling it, though. I've actually been... It's not... It can't possibly be June 9th. Oh, that's just 69. I see what you did there. Yeah, I've been to quite a few circuses. They're all okay. Nothing too over the top. It's still pretty cool overall. I feel like if you've been to one circus, you've been to all of them, though. It's one of those kind of things where a lot of them don't really change things up too much. Like, if you've done it once, you've pretty much done it an infinite number of times. It's the 26th? Okay. That is this Friday then. We'll hand out an extra code. Which is perfect because that's on Vault Day. That works out great. Because that's the first day of Vault Grind. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The other day, I forgot to mention it on stream, but the other day, we finally hit a huge milestone. Even though we technically have over 15,000 hours in Gems of War already for quite a while, this marks the week we finally hit over 15,000 hours on just this account alone. Oh, there it is. 15,006.5 hours. It has been done. We are finally officially over 15,000 hours. We technically have been for probably over a year if you count like every account we've had. But if you're counting just this account alone, we are officially over 15,000 as of, I think at Wednesday, actually. I just forgot to mention it the last few days. Like Wednesday or Thursday, we're already at it. The fear of clowns. I'll catch you later, Sonny. I don't know, I have never been afraid of clowns. It just always seemed kind of weird. Like the concept of them. I'm never like afraid of them. Alright, let's go do a head count check. We did that, we did that, we did that. I do need to go use my 15-minute booster though. We did that, or at least the relevant one. We did that. The guild did that. Oh no, that's the faction, so I need to do that. The guild did that. That's everything then. Alright, there's only one thing left. Let's double check. We did do the Underspire, right? Yep. I just click on the final room just to triple confirm it has been done. Alright, that means there's only one thing left. Well, technically two. I gotta use the EXP booster. Might as well just roll right now because we're not honestly gonna be getting any quicker than this. Let's just go for it. Alright, EXP booster, go. Not gonna get that much value on it, but let's go do some faction. Stream does not end until sigil number says 0. That is the game plan. How long will that take? Honestly, I have no clue. Because I haven't actually used buff Stellarix to clear through this much faction before, so we'll find out. There's kind of no way to know because it literally just got buffed 3 days ago, so this will be a test run to see how it works in mid-level faction. This is the first time we've gotten to use it post-buff. So I have no clue how quick or slow it is. Because obviously it gets slower as stats go higher. But it's still in 2-shot range, so it barely matters at the moment. It'll only start slowing down again once we get to 3-shot range. Which we will once we get a little bit deeper. Are we doing all rooms? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do all rooms. I guess technically we could be doing skip method. Because we're gonna have way more than enough points. So that's kind of true. We could start skip methoding. Because we don't actually need points for anything, do we? Like, we needed to finish all rewards, but we're gonna have so many remaining sigils that we're gonna get all rewards even if we skip the whole time. Yeah, you can use double Tesla the whole time as well. You could just do some kind of Thrall Leprechaun double Tesla build or something similar. That or have Hero with spell just to make sure you have a submerge counter. It's the reason why I'm using Wand. It's our main submerge counter in case we need it. It doesn't come up too often in Underworld, but it does come up enough that you kind of need it. If your main damage source is AoE. Like, obviously if it isn't, then you don't need it. But if the only thing you're really doing for damage is hitting all enemies simultaneously, it's really good to make sure you have Dispel or some kind of way to counter Submerge. Either curse, dispel, something similar. Well, technically there's only 2 ways, aren't there? You just got a major blue from a pet orb? Wait, what? You just got a major blue from a pet orb. I'm confused as to what that means. Do you mean you upgraded a pet with a pet orb and then got a blue orb from it? Oh, unless you mean from a pet orb as in the one that you get for 100 upgrades. You then got a blue major orb from it. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. You're running a Zolgoth build? I was considering making one for the thing, but I ended up just going down the Stellarix route. Yeah, Zolgoth is your next best bet if you're looking to scale all the way up. Hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. You're mostly lurking. Got a terrible headache. Hope it gets better. Oh, okay. So, okay, that makes sense then. So you upgraded your pet level to 3,100. Got a major blue from the major orb that you get from upgrading a pet. Alright, that makes sense. Because you said pet orb, which confused me. Because technically there is a pet orb in that sense. But you mean the orb that you get from the pets. Because normally pet orbs means, you know, the orb that is pet related. I mean pet orb as in when you upgrade your pet, the orb that you get as a consequence of doing so. Peer pressure tested to do 500 pure faction. Why does everyone want me to do 500 pure faction so badly? We're trying to save gems for once. Oh, maybe that's why you have a headache. You maxed a new hero class today. Hey, that's definitely a headache to do. No wonder you have a headache. I still need to go do that. If we really focus on it in a week, it'll get done. But I just keep not using it. Like, I could literally just plop it on the team we're using right now. Because what are we using right now? We're using Archmages. All we get from that is like a little bit more purple mana. Why does everyone want me to do Pure Faction 500 so badly? We'll see. Because this is going pretty quick. I don't know, if we rush method the whole time, how far would we have to buy? Isn't it like tier 6? We have to spend like 700 gems. Like, that's the thing. Is it worth in the current economy of the game spending like 700 more gems? But then again, can you do it with tier 5? That wouldn't be enough, right? That wouldn't be anywhere near enough. If I bought a tier 5, that's 3 battles. That's like 5 battles. He's definitely scared of clowns if we won't do Pure Faction 500. It's our streamer duty. Conquer our fear of clouds by doing Pure Faction 500. We could at least do Pure Faction 300. True. We could try a Pure Faction 300. If we have enough sigils to reach 300, I don't see why not. That I could do. We're still going to have to do Pure Faction 500 at a later point, though. And Pure Faction 500 shows your streamer prey. What, literally skipping 1 out of like 38 factions? is we never have actually skipped one. It's mostly just because Gym's been a little tighter. And what's the minimum buy-in? Isn't it like almost over 1,000 more gems? Because I'm pretty sure I have to buy to an absurd tier to get there. Yeah, you'll need, even if you full clear, you'll still need to buy tier 7 3 times. We save over 1,000 gems by just doing it over the course of the next week rather than doing it all right now. And it'll be even easier because we'll have access to summon. So it's both easier and cheaper to wait for once. Because I wouldn't normally do that on a faction, but the glitch that's on the troop just makes it more viable to do so. As normally the whole reason why you do it the week of is because you have so much more power. But we both have more power and save more gems if we just wait. The summon is irrelevant, he just flees. Well, you can put him in a location where he flees less, like second slot. Give you pure faction 500 or give you death. Why does everyone want 500 so badly? I've never seen such a 500 train going. What was Tyrion mentioning? I see arrows, but nothing to point towards. Let's see. Tacit not doing pure faction is burnout. I must acknowledge the super chat. Didn't I literally just read it like a minute ago? Unless there's another super chat I didn't see. But I literally just read the 69. It said, Pure Faction 500 shows your streamer pride. I said that, really. I didn't say that was 69. But I did acknowledge what the text in the chat said. Let's see, we'll throw that one down. Don't you want to know the power of the dark side? They want us to do a 4-hour stream. Honestly, doing 500 Pure Faction wouldn't take that long. If we did skip method the whole time with Stellarix, it would take like an hour. If we just did pure skip the whole time. Speaking of which, I think we do start skipping now that we're about to hit 200. Poll it? If we did a poll and if we should do Pure Faction 500 or not do Pure Faction 500, doing Pure Faction 500 would win. Like, we don't need to poll it to know what the answer will be. We already know what it will be. I just have a lot of things I need to do tomorrow morning, so I don't want to be doing this all night. Because I gotta leave by like 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yeah, let's start doing rush method. Actually, now that I think about it, what even is the rush pathing for this place? Can you get there in 3 rooms by doing the tier 5? It looks like you can, but I've never actually tried. It might be a 4 room. It's definitely not a 5. I'll do this room and check. Oh, it is a 3? Okay, that does make it quicker. So all I have to go is to tier 5, I assume. I haven't actually bothered doing it yet, but I'm pretty sure we just go to this room and then we can go straight to the final room. Yep, that is it. Perfect. Alright, so it is a 3 rush faction, which is nice. You can't even say like the stream because the mob is growing. We had all weekend just excuses. Well, I already said at the beginning of the weekend that we weren't going for pure faction this weekend. We literally said it Friday night. Oh yeah, Stellaryx is broken beyond belief. Though you can be using double Tesla is also pretty strong for this. Or Zolgoth. But, yeah, Stellaryx is insane. And it's usable in every faction. Unfortunately, you won't have Thrall Leprechaun to use in every faction, but you'll have something similar. Well, maybe not similar to Leprechaun, but, you know. There's other mana accumulation alternatives. But a restriction like this, it is super extra broken. Your angry mob trying to generate mana. He's really good at doing so. Speaking of Thrall alternatives, good old angry mob. Yes, angry mob can also not be silenced, that is true. Unless it gets cursed. Or stunned. You gotta be careful. Thrall first slot's actually risky. We do at some point need to place Hero in first slot and let it tank. It makes our mana accumulation way slower, but it makes us not die, which is very beneficial. Oh, how did it die already? Oh, I guess it was the first fight, so it has less durability. Catch you later, Miss Insane Witch. Thanks for stopping by. Let's let me go ahead on the second code. I was actually going to do it when we hit 200, but we kind of passed 200. There you go. Enjoy the redeem code. There you go. I'll have the other one in a little bit. It did up to 400 for you? Nice. Yeah, I don't think I have as high stats, but it will still keep going pretty far. So we get a Valraven. This will get us to 470, which means we can get to 300 with the other 3 battles. Or to 320 if we also get the other thing. We're going to 350 if we do the other thing. I only need 2 more kingdoms to reach 100k renown. Nice. They did say they were considering at super high renown adding other rewards to that drop table. They never did. Like either a pet or like a boss troop or mythic or something. But I feel like that'd be a very big missed opportunity if they don't add something really huge for 100,000 renown. Doesn't have to be meta, but you know, something unique. Hello, Michael! Welcome, welcome. Well, I forgot how strong Stellarix is. Been buffed for 3 days. Actually, 4 days now. It was Thursday. Is Pure Faction 500 done yet? It will be next weekend. Actually, at the end of this stream, I can tell the exact day that we'll have Pure Faction 500 done. Assuming we don't spend any 50 gems to get it done slightly quicker. If we don't get a Valraven here, then that means we could finish on 300. Otherwise, it'll be 320. Which will put us exactly a week away, which would mean next week Sunday, I think, would be the day that would be max. I actually get to show a method I've never gotten to use before, because we've always maxed every single one the day of, or the week of. I'm only making it harder on myself. How am I making it harder? It makes it substantially easier. Well, maybe not substantially easier, but it makes it way cheaper. It's just gem crunching strategy. Just in case they do another update very soon that just demands 1 billion gems again. Don't fail us. Doing it once won't hurt. I do have to say, with how quick this team is, we'd get it done in literally like half an hour at this rate. This thing is so broken. I'm pretty much like immune to peer pressure, though. So it won't really work. Alright, looks like we finished at 270. However, we're not done yet. One weird strategy that exists that I've actually never utilized because we always get it done just simply the week of. If you go over to your delve, we'll first have to clear through the basic one. First I need a team. Wait, hold up. Wait. Let me go back to the mode. Let me go back to not Underspire. Let me go back to, where's faction? And we'll eventually click the right mode. If we go over to the faction event, click over here, fight team, grab, copy, paste. If we do this, paste this into our Nightmare Circus. Notice how it says level 20. It won't say level 20 in a moment. So I just need to go here and lose. I don't actually have to win this. Did I refund all the journey troops? Yes. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I forgot to remind everyone of that. If you haven't already done so, make sure to refund all your journey troops. I think today's the last day if you haven't already. To be able to refund, go type in the word refund here. And refund those 7. And you can have them without their final trait. Make sure they're gold elite leveled though. And you can permanently have a gold elite leveled troop that doesn't have their final trait. There are currently only 8 troops in the game that can have it. And those include those 7 plus bandit. But if you never got bandit, you can have these 7 right now. If you have the resources to gold elite level. I think today's the last day unless they leave it available next week. But today's likely the last day to do it. We only have like 5 hours left. Alright, so of course, we can use our 3 dailies to already boost this kingdom up. You see so many dislikes? I actually can't see what my dislike number is. Can we break our dislike record? I'm not even sure what our dislike record is. What good does refunding them do? It leaves them without their final trait. So you can have a fully gold elite level troop that doesn't have their final trait. There's 69 dislikes. But yeah, what we can do now is simply immediately use our 3 dailies on it to boost it from where we already were. And then on top of that, obviously, we could do our 3 every single day, as you normally would. And I would get it done within 7 days, including the pure faction. Which means next week's Sunday would be the final pure faction we'd have to run. The only slight downside of that is that means I would have to run it during Vault event. But honestly, these fights are so quick, I don't think that's really going to matter. Only have to run 9 fights a day for 27 total across a Vault weekend, which is pretty quick. Given that Stellarix just does 1 billion damage per cast. What do the trials do when you have them all? Trials. Why am I forgetting which one that even is? Trials. Why do I forget what trials are? Let's see. Oh, the trials? You end up getting a pet from them. All the trials are for getting the starry pet for each kingdom. You also get a bunch of resources along the way. But the main reward is the pet that you get at the end. There's a starry pet for all 38 kingdoms. They just give a little bit extra bonus on top of the bonuses that already exist. Oh. Technically, we are going to be doing it tonight. If you count next Sunday as tonight. I'll catch you later, Logic Slayer. Thanks for stopping by. Already removed your leg. Why does everyone want 500 so bad? I just want to save 1,000 gems for once. Which is technically more than 1,000 gems. I think it's actually 1,300 gems we save. Logic left. Logic Slayer left in disapproval. We're not gem poor. We technically are if they release some kind of big feature we need to go throw like 20,000 gems at. They'll bring us to nearly 0 instantly. Like, look at what happened when they released those Explorer offers. We went from like 40 or 50,000 gems to like under 20,000 within a year. That's funny. Also, I think the stream just disconnected there for a second. But we are back. And there we go. We have reached 300. And one other way we could technically speed it up is you can actually spend 50 gems a day. Which, I guess technically, if we did this 3 times, we could do it before Vault Weekend. If I did this 3 times between now and Thursday, that would give us enough. Because let's see, 3, 3, 3. Oh no, would it? No. It's only 3 per day, so that's 12. I need 20. You get 3 per day. Yeah, so I need 3 of them then. Alright, let's do 3 more now then. We'll meet you guys halfway. I will spend 50 gems. We'll go for the halfway point. That way I can get them done before Vault Weekend. If I spend 50 gems across 3 days, we will do Pure Faction by Thursday night. Or technically on Thursday night. We will do 500 Pure Faction. Hey, I meant halfway. Do Pure Faction 500. How about we do Pure Faction 330? How about that? We'll throw down a Pure Faction. Why not? I was going to say, speaking of things that burn gems, yeah, he gives us an offer where we can't burn gems. Actually, sorry, it'll be a 320, not a 330. We'll get to 330, but the actual Pure Faction will be on 320. Yeah, I can go try the Pure Faction team real quick. It'll be on a bit of a lower level, obviously, than the other thing. But at least we get to try it without it being working correctly. Let's see how it runs. How many do we have left? I can't even see. Yeah, we're on a Pure Faction 320. How about that? It's like 420, but 3. I can throw that one down. Get a full explode, destroy. How many sigils do we have left? 2 more. So we'll run this at normal, and then we'll go run Pure Faction for the next one, just for the fun of it. To see what's non-correctly functioning Pure Faction looks like. I will have less stats than if we did it through normal means. So despite doing it at 320, it will almost be as difficult as doing it on 500. Not quite. Their stats will be lower, but so will mine. Because we don't have all the extra benefits you would have while running the event. The only potions that we still have are the ones that you have for upgrading the kingdom. Yeah, I read your peer pressure comment. It was funny. Did I acknowledge that? Pretty sure I did. It was pretty funny. Did you just devour us? What even was that? I just forgot. I'm still not running hero on first. So we can still die on first slot, which is not ideal. Oh wait, that was only battle number 2, wasn't it? That's bad. I gotta go into the final fight with no tank. Alright, we're finally deep enough that we need hero to be in first slot. We could actually lose this if we're not careful. I actually have to be careful not to let them have any skulls. A Stellarex dying means we lose or have a very slow win. Don't die, don't die. Okay, good. I thought for a second I thought he was going to chain like 4 skulls in a row somehow. Alright, let's go to Pure Faction. See what happens. Okay, we got a 320 Pure Faction. Let's grab the one from the video. I might double Strongman just for the sake of it. Double Strongman is safer. Pure Faction. Where am I going? I'm going here, going there, going there, going there, going there, going there. Paste that in. Double Ringmaster? Yeah, we'll probably go double Ringmaster. He doesn't have summon right now, so double Ringmaster's a lot less relevant, though. Let's go second Strongman. Because all we really need is just spam Strongman until we win. I might even change my banner accordingly. Go like double brown purple since we're going really strongman heavy. Since you don't have summon, we can just sacrifice you. Alright, sounds good to me. Should I make a double purple in case we really need it for some reason? I need to go double purple brown. Yeah, minus green. There we go. +2 purple, +1 brown, -1 green. Spam strongman until we win. What's your convert again? Green to terror. So green to purple. Oh, he doubled his 69. You guess peer pressure doesn't work if Tacit doesn't consider us his peers? I consider you guys my peers. I've just never been one to really fall for peer pressure. Let's see, we'll take that one over. Not to say it hasn't ever influenced anything. But generally not as much as it would the average person, I feel like. I'll take that one over. How much terror gems are on the board? Not enough. Yep. Pretty sure I just said not enough. And what just happened? What do we need here? It's not even worth trying for something off of Sky. I'm just gonna take the purple. Oh, so wish these things would die to terror already. Make this go a lot quicker. Like, we're not gonna lose, but it's definitely making us win slower. Them not just instantly dying. Problem is when multiple of them get terrored like that, they just keep shuffling around. There we go. Alright, one more. Alright, one down, two to go. Is this a good effect? All future enemies have snare. Really free? Gosh, they're all annoying. Fine. No, I can't though. You know how bad it is if they get snare? I can't use my troop. I'd rather be frozen than snared. We're gonna have to do an extra fight if we're gonna do it like this. Because him being webbed is very bad. Because the whole premise of him is stack him until you win. But you can't stack him until you win if he's webbed. I guess the alternative is stack the second slot and just use the first slot to kind of meet shield. But then the problem arises if the first slot dies. Do I have enough green to purple convert right now? I don't think I do. Let's take that one over. It's a pretty bad board right now. You can finally graph Dawnbringer on your other account today? Nice. Huge congrats. It's definitely a nice one to have for sure. Okay, I'm not going to poke that one. I do have green to purple, so I'm going to grab that. Surprised we still don't have a skull after all that. I don't have a cascade over there either. I'm just going to buff. At some point we'll get value. There we go. And now I kind of just keep poking them until they all drop. Nice. We can work with that. Nice. We can work with that too. With all their score reduction, we're still going to get through pretty nicely. And they do have Brave, so we don't have to worry about the whole terror shift thing. I should grab that blue. Whoops. I still can for some reason. Grab that, grab that, grab that. You guys are the customers, and the customers should be taken care of. We're literally not running Pure Faction one time. Plus, we're still running Pure Faction right now. It's just not 500. Still the same team, same premise. Just the battle ends slightly quicker. We don't have green. Oh, actually, we do have green to purple. Let me go for it. Grab that, grab that. Ignore the skull. That's because getting mana firms is better. As we get into a certain point, it's worth taking skulls every time. I'd say that's around 400 or 500. Or now. Let's see. I don't have convert. How many skulls is that? Nowhere's near enough. Gosh, this guy's so bad without a summon. Like, he might as well not even exist on the team without a summon. I guess he is supplying that one terror gem each turn at least, if nothing else. But it's not like he's converting something that isn't purple. He's converting an already existing purple into it. I gotta be careful. That thing's HP is getting low. It's also def marked, which is not ideal. Do I go all out? It's not worth it. I was gonna have to deal with def mark and hope he doesn't die. Okay, didn't do the whole dying thing yet. Don't miss. Nice. I could work with that. Nice. There we go. Alright, final fight. Merchant, what do we have here? Nothing. We'll take that, I guess. Alright, final fight. See what we can do. Oh, what do we need? What do we need? We'll go for the buff. Go for that one over there. I wish I would have landed on the last slot. Oh, thank you. There we go. Perfect. Obviously, the first guy has immune. As do ours. That's a lot of terror gems. So much so, I feel like skull spamming with it. I'll do it on next turn. Hopefully it doesn't take too many of them. Oh, I accidentally took it ourselves, though. There's not enough skulls. I still gotta go for it, though. It's too much value to give up. Even if it misses slightly. Since this guy doesn't have resummon, we don't have to worry about his resummon. So much so, I'm just gonna go for skulls again. If he misses, he can't do much about it. I say that, he actually did a lot of value there. We're not frozen anymore, so I can go for it, but I don't have alignment, so we can't go for it. Let's take skull. Green to purple, green to purple. We could just get a terror win any turn now. I'll throw this guy down just in case we need it. I have a feeling we might. Oh no, he got terror. That's fine though. That shouldn't really make much of a difference. As long as you keep your strong man alive. He's honestly mostly just there for the extra skull poke. But the summon does help if he actually had it. Problem is, he doesn't have it currently. I want to take the other one. Lister. Alright, there we go. It has been done. Also, did we ever hand out the third code? I don't think we did. I'll go hand out the third code. Don't be like last night where we forgot to hand it out by the end. Is this Uber? But there you guys go. There's the final code. Enjoy. Let's go get all the shards that we get along the way. Is that enough for 2,000? Probably not. Even with the pure faction. How far does that get? I don't think I've ever done a pure faction early like that. There are 1760. Oh, that's not the chart I wanted to see. Yeah, this one doesn't get us to next armor. It doesn't get us to anything. Even once we do get the full amount. It'll get us to 95,000, but that doesn't actually unlock anything. Well, it adds one more ingot per day, but you know, that's nothing. That's when something happens. But that's also barely anything either. Yeah, this is the one I meant to click on. Did you get the pet ad? Actually, I didn't even bother looking at this pet earlier. Look at this thing. Obviously, it gives bonus to nightmare stuff. Get at 2,000 total. I'm sure there's a strategy to do pure faction a little bit earlier, so you can have like more of a buffer to pure faction. It's normally not worth it, but it is a strategy that can be done. So you have more of a buff going into the actual pure faction fight at 500. Which technically we slightly utilize by doing that. What currency is that? I'm pretty sure it's pesos. Hey, leave Lester half a star. Or review the review bomb. But anyways, guys, we will get 500 pure faction done pretty soon. It's just gonna be on Thursday. And doing it on Thursday saves like 1,300 gems compared to doing it today. Actually, I can tell you the exact math. If we were to go and buy up the rest, I think it's tiered 7 3 times. So, oh yeah, I forgot. We didn't claim the reward from this earlier. We get nothing, and that's it. But you'd have to buy that. 700, that 3 times, 600. Oh, I guess that's exactly right. Yeah, we saved 1,300 gems by waiting till Thursday. I think we could be patient for once. That's a 1,300 gem saving. Which we could be putting towards more deeds and everything else. What trait level to upgrade to after refunding journey troops? Just the second one. Basically, it gives you all of their normal power. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to look for upgradable. Ideally, you want to gold elite level them before you do that, though. It's not required, but it's it would be a cool thing to have. Because if you fully max them before you refund them, and then refund them, you will have gold elite level while not having every trait, which by normal means is impossible. And there are only 8 troops that could do that currently. The 7 that are refundable right now, and Bandit if you did ages back. These don't really gain a benefit from it, because all you're doing is getting rid of their Pathfinder that they'll never need again. But Bandit actually gains a benefit from not having Stealthy, oddly enough. These don't really gain a benefit, but they're not actually using that, so you get some free trait stones, and you get a unique troop that doesn't have their final trait, despite being maxed with gold elite level. It's just kind of like a cool little thing to have. It's not really that important. But anyone who sees your team, they'll think it's glitched or something. Since going forward, you'll actually never be able to get these again like this, most likely. A double traded gold elite troop. They're basically discontinued troops in a sense. And today's probably the last few hours to do it, so if you do want to do it, you got like 4.5 hours left. And you'll probably get banned. No. Bandit's been like that for 4 years now? 5? It's been a while. Oh, you already had them to gold elite level? Nice. Let's see. Wait, why does it sound like you're going to quit for the night? Because we're about to go to bed. Gotta wake up early tomorrow. Got a dentist appointment. Gotta do some banking stuff. I need to get done before the dentist appointment, so I gotta go really early. Actually, oh, the bank doesn't open that early. I just realized an issue with that. Wait. I realized a slight issue with that. Well, if nothing else, it's gonna be more time to get the video out. Because I think the appointment was at like 8 something. I need to double check the thing. But I forgot, the bank won't be open at like 7. I don't think it opens till like 8 or 9, so I'd have to do it after the appointment, not before. Let's see. Pure Faction, what level did we get done? We did at like 320. Pure Faction 500 at the dentist. But anyways, guys. We will be back tomorrow night. Same time as always. Hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our game plan for tomorrow night is, well, currently work towards Pure Faction now. I'll mostly be doing the current Journey event, or World Lore event, I should say. Biggest 2 things we have going on next week is we have the Australia Day 2024 pet on Wednesday. We got Volt event on Friday, and going all weekend. And I'll also be handing out the 2019 or 2020 Australia Day pet on, you know what? Maybe we'll do it on Pure Faction Day. How about that? I was going to say on Volt Weekend, but how about that? On Pure Faction 500, we will hand out the Australia Day pet. That is my compromise. It'll be on Thursday, but on that day we'll hand out the pet. Let's see. Read your chat. Which one? Wait, what did I miss? Let me read back a little. Let's see. I read that. I read that. I read that. You had to do tier 7 5 times and had the exact amount of sigils. It's dependent on when you start skipping the rooms. Let's see. If you don't do Pure Faction 500 right now, you're never super chatting again. Oh no! All the 69s will be gone. Wait, the one above it? Wait, what was the one above it? Was there a one above it? I don't see a one above it. Unless you mean the super chat itself. The 1-star review. Let's see. Yeah, I know, if Lester stopped, it would be less interesting. There'd be a lot less 69s, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I will catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow night, same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. And the only reason I might not be streaming tomorrow is if I can't really talk from the dentist stuff. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be that bad. This is mostly just a checkup and stuff. Some of the other things I'll probably need to get done might make me not able to talk for a day or two. Mostly probably for a day or a couple hours. But I'm pretty sure what they're doing tomorrow should be fine, especially since it's so early in the morning. It should be fine by 8 p.m. So it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But just a heads up. That or we just have to have a non-talking stream. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful night. Catch you guys later. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.